Hello, everybody. I wanted to share some energy with the world, with the universe, so I figured I would do this beautiful reading. And we'll see what it turns out to be, but right now I just want to say thank you for joining me. I have some things to show you, but first, if you are so receptive, I'm going to ring this bell. Be mindful for any headphone users. Also, I must say I'm feeling a lot of current running through my body, so hopefully let's all just ground. Take it easy. I'm feeling a lot of energy, Wow, last one. Ooh, wow. That feels good. Take a deep breath. Welcome, you beautiful fireflies. Take a look at this. Okay, the heart. I see an outline of a heart, but it's because my mind likes to see hearts. I believe this is a piece of apophyllite. And somebody, if they know better, if they know for a fact, can tell me. But anyway, welcome, you guys. I am basically just going to let your energy speak for itself. So first things first, welcome this deck. Let's go ahead and first of all clear up beautiful first cut, by the way. Just get some cards to read your energy. This is beautiful. Well, I see a very fluid, flowing type of energy. A lot of trust with this card. Immediately I saw trust. And it says laziness. But the beautiful thing is that we have beyond illusion. Beyond the illusion of laziness. Let's see one more. So I feel like you guys are taking it easy. You guys are feeling good. That's good. And all the while I still feel like I'm taking on some of your energy. So we'll sift this out. Oh, I feel like you guys are trying to go fast with something. Like, I don't know. Things are just moving. Alright, let me roll these dice. See what your energy is looking like and where specifically in your energy we're focusing. What aspect of our energy we're focusing on. Because this is a collective read. Oh, beautiful. I love how they all just rolled. So we have here Neptune and Scorpio, or yeah, Neptune and Scorpio in the ninth house. And I'm going to take a nice big freaking gulp of water with this. Because that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Scorpio has come up many times today, and Scorpio is I was going to say a planet, a sign of deep, deep, deep transformation, growth, and with this specifically, with this Neptune in the ninth house, you're learning how to flow with whatever journey you've been on for the last however long. It's been a journey of learning to experience, and it's been a very transformational journey for you. And I feel like we're tapping into that Neptunian authority of flow, being connected, sharing abundance with the universe. I'm sorry, these aren't really focusing too well. But it's alright. Neptune is a little blurry, you know. Slowing down. Alright, so with this, where can we empower ourselves even more? Ripeness, pulled reverse. This is the Nine of Rainbows. So we are getting ready to harvest something. We are waiting for the energy to ripen, and I love that these are two nines here. So we have ripeness reversed. Very beautiful. This is talking about a slow growth, but not slow in the slow sense. It's just it takes time. So anything that takes time to me is slow. It's descriptive of a process. And that is what we're working with here. We're getting ready to harvest something directly from the source. Oh, this is beautiful. So we have source, nothingness. Look at this contrast, you guys. And then how they come together in this card. You have beautiful black and red. Notice this person is breaking through a matrix. I want you to see that. And that this is all and everything. This is all and everything. Nothing. And everything. This is so beautiful. Oh, man. You are entering, I feel like once you eat this fruit, you are at a level of development that there's no turning back. There is no turning back. This is a brand new beginning of a whole new world. Like, this is a world that you have never ever experienced before. It's a world of incredible divine power, natural power, just nature, energy, current. You know, energy currents. Wow. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Where can we look to holding energy to allow us to propel us through this breakthrough? That is so beautiful. This is giving me very like tower energy as well. You know, it could be the tower, it could be, this specifically is card 11, which in Rider-Waite Tarot is the Justice card. Let's see, where are we holding space specifically for this breakthrough, or where should we hold our energy to most enjoyably and joyfully move through this breakthrough most powerfully? Damn, it has been a journey, you guys. It has been a journey, and you've been waiting for this fruit. You've been waiting for this root. Look at these colors. I love the reds and the oranges that we have going. A lot of root chakra, a lot of, it's giving me just very like playful, joyful, delightful, childlike energy. So this supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Root chakra. This stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. Oh man, when I tell you, we're entering a whole new world of being, a whole new world of creativity, a whole new world of relating to and interacting with source energy. And I swear there's something really interesting outside. Wow. I feel like you guys are going to be playing with a whole new imagination. Whatever this energy is, it's giving you a lot to think about. A lot of quick pieces of information. A lot of stuff that you've never seen before. Oh my god, okay, I might as well just say everything that I'm thinking. So with all of this, oh man, you guys. When I say that the energy you're communicating with is communicating so perfectly with you, there is nothing stopping you from making this connection, continuing this journey with nature, with a new sense of understanding and recognizing what's real. That you and nature are everything. That it's because you are nature that you are everything. It's because you are nature that you have access to everything. It's because you are nature that you are in this body, have the capacity to interact with the world, with nature, with the universe in the way that you do. You're recognizing how much of a gift it is to be on this planet, how strange it is to be in this body, but how beautiful it has been to find your ability to connect with spirit, with energy, with love, with awareness. To find that in this being, you know exactly what it is that's real. You know exactly what it is that nature is, that you are. You have an idea, and you're going to continue evolving with it, experiencing as much of it as you can. And you have, oh my gosh. When I tell you that you and nature are in sync, you are communicating with such an awareness between you and your environment. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And this is not something a lot of people can do, apparently. It's not something that a lot of people realize in themselves. But I'm so happy that you are realizing that in you, and that we can continue to get more people to realize this, to realize that they themselves are the very thing that the whole universe is made of. There is such unity in all of experience. And the human experience is just one type of awareness of nature, one type of interacting, one type of relationship between dynamic forces and entities. And it's complex, yes. But there's nothing more. It's complex. It's all I know in this visceral state is that it's very complex. And yet here we are, understanding everything there is to about it, because we can connect with the energies beneath it. We know, because we are those energies, we connect with everything that lives beneath it. All of that growth. I haven't looked at these at all. I mean, they just fell, and there are two more. But all this dynamic I didn't even notice until now. But that's exactly what I'm speaking to, is the dynamic between all things in nature, between everything in nature. Everything. Everything has a relationship to the next, to every single entity. Whether or not it is aware of that, it simply is. By so many variables, but I won't get too caught up in that. But it's almost like you're being reborn again. And we are. And I'm pulled back to this ripeness card reverse. This is the 9 of rainbows, which is the 9 of earth. And it's just so beautiful. This is let me not get too critical about, but that's a waning crescent, which means that the sun would have to be just setting for the waning crescent to be out. I believe. Either just setting or just rising. I believe it's just setting. Because they're going to be really close together. And so while the sun's out, you can't typically see the moon. So as it's set, like if it's... Anyway. So sunset, the sun's going into the underworld. By some time, there'll be something ripe, fresh for us to harvest. And I'm so excited to see what that is, because... But you have been working and waiting for this. Do you see this? All of this waiting, all of this trust, Do you know how much trust? Do you know how much trust this takes? Belief in something so powerfully unseen, right? Belief in the negative, belief in inaction, belief in your rest, belief in the retreat, belief in the calling in as opposed to moving out with. The thing is, you're still moving with nature, of course, but we have been in this state of receptivity, and that was literally somewhere nearby. But it's okay, we won't get back into that. Just good job, you guys. Like, I knew I was coming on here to give a very beautiful message, and that is exactly what we have here. But I just love this divine feminine Neptune. Once again, Neptune is really supporting all of this growth, all of this, like, it really just feels like new awareness in our bodies. Like, we are building a body out of new awareness, and that new awareness comes from our intuition, our ability to live and move through our intuitive language with nature, our intuitive language with ourselves, something that every human being has access to. It's nothing private, but it does take developing an awareness or assimilating an awareness or moving your awareness to. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is just so beautiful. Scorpio again, a negative sign and negative energy. By negative, I mean yin. Neptune, also a yin energy. These energies draw things to them. They have a very deep, submerged intensity to them. A very, very intense pressure. Very, very, very intense pressure to them. And in the ninth house, man, this is a mutable house, mutable type of house. So there's a lot of activity, but it is directed, it is intentional, it is journey, it is the journey, it is movement, it is expansion and experience, and it's beautiful. This is like a lifetime of continuous evolution with this power, with this, not specific to this power, but to the undercurrents of this power. So beautiful. I'm just talking about energy in general. Wow. All right. I want to pull some of these angel cards to see what angels would like to come out. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. So what's the most important that we do? Hello, 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 hello. What is most important? This is so beautiful. The world. This actually, I believe, was somewhere. The world. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, you are always welcome. All the archangels are welcome, but Archangel Michael stays very close, and I want to say a huge thank you for that. And Archangel Metatron as well. Thank you to these beautiful energies, these beautiful entities. Where we have the Four of Cups. So, let's continue. Page of Fire. All right. Oh, sorry. There's a beautiful dynamic between all of this. It's like never-ending beauty, 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 beauty. Move this up. Perhaps we've been waiting for a manifestation to come in as well. This could be like specific to a manifestation that is just now coming to us. Right? But I feel like it's more about the expression of these energies through us ourselves, right? Becoming fully expressive of our source as source. And in that space, you don't have time to worry about things. You don't have time to be, you don't have time. Like, you are moving with source, Ace of Fire, precisely. This is that breakthrough energy. And I want you to take note of all this red, beautiful red, pink, purple, all of these like red toned hues. Now, red is a very low vibrating frequency. It can move heavily. It's assured. Purple is a very high vibrational frequency. So it's very beautiful to see these two coming together. It's very, very beautiful to make that connection, to make that integration. The Ace of Fire is, once again, this energy of source moving through you. You carry that wand. And we have the Emperor at the bottom. Archangel Michael, hello. Once again. I am getting a really strong message of reassurance here that it is your empire. You can do truly whatever it is that you want. And I don't, let's see. We're going to keep going, but I feel like a lot of us have been feeling like almost this essence of self-pity, but a lot of like, I'm just feeling a little bit of confusion, but it feels ultimately like we are being brought into a greater space of understanding. So let's keep going with this. Oh, I did ask, what is most important that we focus on? So focus on connecting with that source where you're in a place where you don't even have time to like stop and ask yourself, have I done something wrong? Or to stop and guilt trip yourself, or to be brooding in some type of energy that is not yours to be, that just isn't really useful for you. So, okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some earth coming out here. We have the 10 of earth. Renewal on the bottom. This is judgment. Renewal. The 9 of air. This is that self-doubt. This is really just an energy, I feel, of like not being able to trust. That's how I'm picking up on this. Expecting the worst, it says. And the Hermit with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water beneath that. So renewal, this is beautiful. I feel like so much of our lives we've been taught to live very rationally, very logically, you know, in such a way that makes us believe that insecurity is logical, that insecurity and lack and fear and all of these things are the most, they make sense to drive us, right? That there is no natural magic to living and to being in the human body, that, you know, the world and you can only work one way, you can only be one way. That is so not true. That is so not true. That is so not true. And if you are recognizing that, which is what I believe that you are, you're recognizing the miracle of your own imagination, your own consciousness, then you know that the real energy of this universe is one of creativity, one of dynamic, one of miracles. And so you're connecting with the source within you, which does not look like this, which does not look like expecting the worst, which does not look like overloading your mind with anxious thoughts and what ifs. No, I don't believe that that is how consciousness was naturally made to evolve. I think that is something that we have more ingrained into the human beings of today just by how society is constructed and how we're meant to live in it. So good for you for seeing nature for what it is, for seeing the history in a different way, for seeing what lies beneath, you know, the history of the human being. Sorry. Alright, and let's change up the song. Let's switch from... So this is what we're doing, you guys. We're moving from living in a world, and it's very interesting that we have Scorpio in the 9th house, because Scorpio naturally rules the 8th house, but then Scorpio in the 9th house is, if you were to have, what is that, a Pisces rising? So that's awesome, because Neptune rules Pisces, so that would be Neptune on the ascendant, Neptune ruling the ascendant, which I think is so fucking beautiful. I have Neptune trine my ascendant and trine to the ruler of my ascendant. So I love this idea, like a Pisces rising. I also have Pisces in my 7th house, so of course I'm particular to Neptunian energies, but that is just me. Wow, that's so funny. I guess I really am a Neptunian. It's so beautiful. I love Neptune. I love you, Neptune. And I have learned to live in this Neptunian space of free falling and free floating with the divine, and moving and admiring the beauty of all the clouds, all the you know, everything that you can see. I was going to say all the terrains and atmospheres and whatever, but literally anything that you can see or engage with or absorb or feast on metaphysically, energetically, in a way that supports and feeds you while also feeding the thing that it is that you're admiring and that you're loving and giving love to. But this breakthrough, it's like we're really entering a whole new world. So I am going to read this as a Pisces rising with Scorpio in the ninth house. Oh, and that is so interesting. Pisces risings I haven't really ever thought much about Pisces risings in a detailed way like this. But to have Scorpio in the ninth house, and to have just Pisces on the ascendant, Virgo on the descendant, it really feels like there's this, like, because you're connected to everything, there's this next intentional step to be as connected to everything as you can, to put your foot into all the like nooks and corners of something that you can. And I wonder if anybody has more that they want to share about that, because I'm really curious how you are relating with any of these energies, with all of these energies, but the Astro Dice specifically, but any of this. I want to hear what everybody has to say when anybody has to say. So you are connecting with nature, the fundamental energies of nature, the source, that which grows, that which feeds, that which sustains, the dynamic between, nature, man, this root chakra, fertility, this 10 of earth, I love this. But renewal, remember that we have renewal at the bottom of the deck, and that is basically the core of this reading is renewals, breakthrough, opening up into this whole new body of sense, into this whole new appreciation and acceptance for nature as what it is. 7 of earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action. This is a germinating phase. I feel like we are gonna just burst open, pop open like a flower. And this may be happening in small little ways. You have little bulbs flowering, little new conscious happenstances or moments or feelings and insights that feel so good, like you listening to yourself more, you acknowledging that yourself as an authority more, you opening up to, these are beautiful, you opening up to nature in a way with love that you are going to get it back, because that's what nature does best. Nature does everything well, but who does not love to love? Love. I shouldn't skip down this road. Wow. Balance. Archangel Zadkiel. Oh, and then we have Archangel Jeremiah. Archangel Zadkiel with balance. Card number 14. Also the Temperance card. The need for balance and moderation. All right, I see Archangel Zadkiel smoothing over a lot of waters, making this breakthrough as exciting but like intentional as possible. We have the life experience card number 16. This is the Tower card as well with Archangel Shamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. All of these cards are about revelation, seeing something, like having your whole world transformed. I cannot make this up. The Chariot and the Ace of Fire was at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I picked it up again, but I guess the two are supposed to be together. An exciting new opportunity, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So the Ace of Fire, balance, life experience. I'm telling you guys, we are moving in the right direction. This is all... Oh, and this is Archangel Metatron. Sorry, I don't want to put you on the spot, Metatron, but thank you to all of these archangels for coming out and being here. I really, really appreciate the energy being able to be expressed in such a powerful way. And I really feel like you are being trusted by the universe, you are being trusted to carry the wisdom of this entity through you, to translate it, to communicate it. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, all of these beautiful cards that we have here. I'm going to run through this with you really quickly. So we get through this finally believing that it is real, you are deserving of it, and there are energies that are communicating with you. You do have an experience of this universe that is so wise and well connected. You understand the movements of energy, of gravity, of nature. You understand it. You feel that you can empathize with it. And you're interested in it. You want to experience more this ninth house energy again. 9. You are looking for that life experience. Archangel Raziel. Then we have the Queen of Water with the 3 of Water. And this dolphin. This is so beautiful. I just feel like communion. Again with this divine feminine water yin, negative energy. We have the King of Air and the King of Earth. Talk about being able to bring, just like having the solidity and the security of being able to connect and navigate that curiosity in a way that, boom, 6 of Fire and the Empress. So this is the 6 of Wands. This is that public recognition, being seen for your worth, connecting with people of great minds, of great resources. Remember, the Emperor was out before, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was somewhere nearby. But damn, these cards. Ooh, wow. We have the Page of Earth with Justice. Oh my god, I just feel like I'm getting so many messages from this that I... Oh, wow. 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 You guys, this is just... I just feel like we're being trusted. You're being trusted. You're getting everything that you want. Like, what more? Whatever is true and authentic to, like, there are no other words. Whatever is true and authentic to you, that is what you're getting, and you really have to release your perspective, like how other people's perspectives are going to hold you back, because... And trust yourself. Trust your knowledge. Trust your mind, okay? Alright? It wouldn't have been given to you if it wasn't meant to work like that. So trust it, alright? And keep your eye on the stars. Keep your eye on what's happening astrologically for you. Keep your eye on... Whoa. The star and the moon. Do you guys see this? Like... This is crazy. I mean, this is... shouldn't use that word like that, but anyway. The Knight of Earth and the 8 of Water, you guys have to be committed to, like, when you turn around, you gotta stay turned. You cannot turn back around. There is no going back. Like, this is your new life. And the 9 of Water. This is your new life, and there will never be a dull moment. Like, holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. At Awakening, because this is what's happening. We are fucking, excuse my language, turning literally inverted, like turning in, like our whole universe is inverting, and it's just, wow. I'm so happy I am able to share this message with you guys, because this just feels like it's so much that I don't even, like, I feel like you should be able to read my mind right now. Like, you understand, right? Like, you understand. You understand. You understand. You understand. You understand. There is nothing to worry about. You have it, I don't know how you guys do it, whether it happens through your mind, through your body, what it is that you're doing, but I would assume it's usually through your mind. Queen of Air. Yep. 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 Everything usually is through your mind, through your, you know, I mean, everything. So, wow. Just wow. Look at these mind powers. You guys have got some freaking mind powers, man. Alright, we're gonna see. Knight of Water. Yeah, give us a message about... Let's sweeten this up as I sign off here. Ah, okay, so we have Venus upside down, which I'm reading as Earth, the hieroglyph, the glyph for Earth. I don't know if you guys can see that there. So we have Venus in Libra in the 10th house. You guys, this immediately is making me think that, whoa, sorry. Okay, this is immediately making me think that, that there is going to be somebody or people that really help bring this energy out of us as well. I'm feeling a lot of intense pressure right now in my head. The Knight of Water, and we have the King of Air. This is definitely going to be somebody who is quick-witted about them. All right? And you guys may be worrying about it for some... Why are we worrying about it? Why are we worrying about it? What is going on? It seems like... Are we trying to force things together? What are we trying to force together? What did I just pick up here? Dynamic. Dynamic. What is going on? The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Competing goals, bothersome details, and conflicts with others. Oh, okay. Venus reversed. Okay, Venus reversed. So it could be the Earth glyph, but it could also be that you are going to have to leave some people behind, or there may be some conflicts, competing ideals, competing ideologies, competing concepts of what it is that you should be doing with your time and energy. This could be just in a general sense, like you think that you should not have to work or something like that. You think that your energy should be spent creating, and there are people who don't think that you can just do that. You're gonna have to trust yourself on this one. You're gonna have to trust yourself on this one, for sure. All right, trust your knowledge, but specifically trust your feelings. The Six of Water, like defend what you know to be the most pure aspect of nature, because that most pure part, that's the most real. Like that is so real. It may not be the most real, but it's so real, and it's more valid to seek that than to try and say that it's not natural, because it is natural. I'm telling you that I'm feeling it. I'm telling you that I know that this is real, and that this is that this is, it can be exactly as it is. And I don't know, I don't feel like there's going to be much energy to try and explain ourselves to people, because we're just going to want to do it on our own, you know. And because we're never really doing it on our own. We're doing it with nature, and then we're doing it with the other people who also see the world in the same way that we do, or who can feel, who are naturals like we do. And I'm looking at the word natural right now. Royal. It's really becoming a luxury to be connected. This Knight of Water again. Oh my gosh. Did you see the way I threw that? So that's really interesting. I feel like you guys are really tired of waiting for something. Oh, you know, this may also be a backhanded comment coming from, it may be disguised as love from some people trying to have your best at heart, but I don't. Be careful. All right, another message. Oh, dude, you guys should not worry at all, okay? You are going to be getting to your 4 of fire. Don't even worry. Like, there's no point in worrying twice. There's not going to be anything to worry about in the future, so just drop your worrying, because you are headed to that peace, that abundance, that happy home life. All right? This 9 of Air really is just, it's okay. So anytime you guys find yourself mistrusting your judgment, cut that shit out. Because this 5 of Air and that 9 of Air was holding your whole story together. All right? And if those are the surface layers, just burn them. Just burn them off. You don't need them. All right? You will be fine. Stop thinking the worst of yourself. There's no more that I want to say about that. So, damn, I feel like I'm getting tired. You guys are getting a lot of energies coming your way, okay? So you might want to make sure that you rest. You definitely want to make sure that you rest, because prioritize your time, 1. But 2, if you've noticed that you have not been wanting to do things, like you just don't have the energy to do certain things that you may feel obligated to do, don't even worry about it. There is no obligation. but to you and how you feel and how you are able to accept things, okay? And it's all about how it is that you're able to where your peace is. It is a reflection of your energy, your vibration. So if doing something means taking more of your energy than you have, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you will be okay. All right? You will be okay. You are allowed to live a life of ease because that's exactly what nature does. Nature moves easily. That does not mean that there's not chaos. That does not mean that there is not destruction. But it means that with that, as easily as that happens, so does growth, renewal, so does healing, so does birth, so does change. All of it happens so naturally. It happens so easily. You don't have to try and force every part of the picture. And that's all about what this divine feminine energy is. Allowing things to be easy, allowing things to fall into place for you, allowing you to fall into a whole new expression of your energy as source, okay? And thank you for trusting. Just thank you for trusting. Thank you for trusting. And I just got like a huge spurt of energy. Oh man, you guys, like you're really walking into this crystallized like heaven of a place because you have done appropriately. You have, it's just all working out. We have the Tower, Justice, and the Emperor. Archangel Chamuel, Raguel, and Michael. Do you see this movement? Like, first of all, there's movement into this whole new domain. Perhaps not completely new. But so the Four of Fire is also at the bottom of the deck. With the Nine of Earth. So this is definitely giving me that it is something new, personally. I feel like they've been waiting for you. People have been waiting for you. This is so funny. Oh my god. They have been holding your spot for you, boo. Whatever that means. Like, this is amazing. And, like, somebody has been holding your place. But you're ready. I'm so happy for you. The Emperor also wants to bring you new connections. New connections, new people to work on projects with, new, like, just new projects as well. Alright, because the Page of Cups is looking at me, I am going to see if there are any final messages. Okay, I don't think so. I don't think so, darling. And just confirm. Okay. That is everything bright and clear. I'm so happy for you guys. Alright. I hope everybody has a beautiful rest of their waking experience. I want to say thank you again for joining me and sharing this energy with me, but more specifically, thank you for being and for the beautiful expression of nature's energy that you are, and I love you, and join me again for something. Please leave any comments. I would love to hear from you guys. Just love to hear what you thought about this, how you're connecting with these energies. I am going to roll these dice one more time to say a final send-off, and you guys can interpret it as you may. Moon in the 4th house in Aquarius. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.